Alright, today I'm going to be unboxing a figure. So, what's your name? Her name's Alisa Bosconovich, however you pronounce it. I believe it's Russian. She's from the Tekken Tag series, but I actually know about her from the movie Tekken Blood Revenge, which was okay, it's not that bad. And I'm surprised that I never knew they made a figure of her, so I was quite surprised. As you can see from the stickers, I got this from Amazon for quite cheap, $50 basically, with Amazon Prime shipping, so 1-day shipping, which is pretty good. And yeah, I was quite pleased that they had a figure of her. I always thought her design was pretty cool with her little jetpack, so I jumped right onto this deal. On eBay she was going for like 60-70 bucks, so I looked around Amazon and had the cheapest price, so I went with that. And this is coming from Kotobukiya. So this up. She's much smaller than I thought, but that's fine. So here we go. Let me bring the camera down. Alright then, let's take a quick look at the packaging. So the front, you basically have a picture of her. It's a weird illustration of her. It looks kind of awkward. That's fine though. Side, and the back shows the figure itself. And there you go. Then here's the front. I'm surprised she's already displayed, as in she's stuffed onto the platform, I believe. She's actually 1/7 scale, but she's quite small for that scale compared to like something like, you know, Rinto Saka. She's 1/7. She's quite large. But anyways, let's actually open it up and check her. Let's open this up. Now, I'm not too crazy, not that big of a fan of Tekken. Of course, I'm more of a Street Fighter person. Even then, I don't even play Street Fighter that much. Let's open it. Box is a little damaged, no big deal. I don't really plan on keeping the box. Not that great looking, anyways. Go. The inside is just pink. Just keep it there just in case something is damaged or anything. Cut the tape here. Open this up. Go. We have a little instruction. What is this? That's interesting. Doesn't look like instructions since it's already assembled. Quite a postcard. Oh, it's a... Huh. I believe it's... Oh, it goes on the bottom of the display stand. I'm surprised. It's pretty cool. Never really seen that before with a figure. Interesting. Yep. Apparently you put on the bottom of the base. It's autographed apparently by Tekken project director Mr. Katsuhiro Harada. It's cool. So I'll probably get to that later. First, let's get to the figure. Alright then, so here she is fully out of the package. And overall, I do think she's a good looking figure. But there's definitely some of Kotobukiya's old painting problems. It's not that big of a deal until you look up closely, but overall it's a nice figure, especially for the price. It's only $50 on Amazon, that is. So what can I say? She's nicely sculpted. She's quite small for a 1/7 scale. Her base is a little boring, but then again, there's always that little sticker thing you can always put on, which I'll probably put on later. So let's get on with some of the problems with this figure. So you can see in the top, we're gonna focus. If I try to focus in close, take it back a little bit. Well, anyways, there's some mold lines that are very noticeable, and some paint problems. Not too noticeable if you look from far away, but if you're like right in your face, then you're gonna notice it. And the dress is pretty nice. There are also some little marks here and there. Quite little noticeable, not too much, but they're there. Then again, I'm looking up really close, so if you have your figures like in a display case or something like that, it may not be much of a deal. big deal. And you see there's also mold line, noticeable mold line on the hand. But overall, I think the figure is great. It's definitely cheap, on the cheaper side, so I'm not really complaining. Her face is pretty well done. Her pose is not bad either. And yeah, quite a nice figure. I think Kotobukiya did a good job on this figure. Not exactly great. Then again, I think this figure was like last year, I believe, so their quality has improved quite big back then. And let's take a quick look around. Her wings are pretty cool. There, they're nicely done. Kind of remind me of something related to Gundam. And taking a look at the bottom, yes, she does wear panties or underwear, whatever you want to call it. Shoe. But overall, I do enjoy the figure. There is some really noticeable paint lines right there. Focus. When you got a dedicated video camera, there you go. It's quite noticeable right there. Then again, it's really up to the person. To me, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not really gonna be like staring at it from 1 centimeter away, so it's really not much of a problem for me. But overall, I do enjoy the figure. It's pretty nice. And yeah, that's my take on it. If you're a big fan of Tekken and you're in the market for somewhat of a cheap figure, she's one of the few out there put out by Kotobukiya. I say go for it. If the small noticeable mold lines don't bug you, I say go ahead and purchase her. She's a pretty nice figure. So there you go. If you have any comments below, feel free to post them below.